I know it's a bit of a late one, but I fancied a rant. I've just come in and I've been thinking about things lately and, my little journey so far. And I wanted to talk about people who need help and, being that person where you want to like help everybody and you feel the need to help everybody. And it's like a natural ability in it to sort of like want to help everybody, especially when you've sort of like come from a place where you really needed help. And then you've sort of like found that free feeling of like being able to help yourself and actually finding the courage to get up and help yourself. And then we sort of like fall into this trap of like feeling or thinking that it's our job to sort of like then go and help everybody else, which it sort of is really. But there's a very thin line between helping everybody because, when it comes to actually helping people, first of all, it's also important to realize who actually wants help and who actually needs help are two completely different things, because I can go around trying to push my energy, my feelings, my experience, and put my mind and spirit into the goodwill of wanting to help and having good intentions in helping everybody else. But trying to impress help onto somebody that's not ready to receive help can actually cause more harm than what it can do actually to cause good. Now, a lot of people are going through a tough period in their life. They're going through chapters, they're going through adversity, and the universe, so to speak, or their life, or they're on their journey to feeling these negative feelings, this pain, this discomfort, which is actually their path and their journey heading towards where they need to end up, to where they find themselves in a place where it is so unbearable for them to live in that place of pain and discomfort that they have no choice but to then change and grow. And if I try to intervene in that journey of them endeavouring on this downward spiral, sometimes I can then enable them to sort of like prevent them hitting the rock bottom, so to speak. And I try to lift them up and I exert all my energy, my time, even goodwill and good intention into a person who is not yet ready to receive my help. Now, this can prolong the agony of somebody's journey. It's like called like enabling, and it's not always done intentionally, but it's done subliminally. And it's sort of like, it's important to sometimes not always be too quick to help somebody that hasn't asked you for help. Now, it's like a human behaviour in it to like automatically want to be of service to somebody. When we've got this goodwill in our own hearts, it's like a natural instinct to want to do that. It's like a mother and a child, it's like the parents and stuff. It's like it's a natural instinct. But be careful, because not everybody wants help. A lot of people want the attention and they stay in that place of pain and discomfort because they are actually receiving attention from you or from somebody else, or they're receiving some sort of attention, whether it be negative or positive. They're still receiving attention. When you stopped giving people attention who don't require or have not asked for your help, then they are left to their own devices, which will automatically help them to, how can I say it, deteriorate much faster to where they find themselves in a place, as I've just said, of unbearable pain and discomfort, forcing them to have no other choice but to change. Now, I found this out through going through years of drug addiction, years of self-abuse, mental abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse, not only from other people, but from what I was forcing upon myself. I was pushing myself into a place of discomfort and then sort of like expecting other people to help me. And what they'd do is they'd help me just enough to get me out of the point to where I'm where I've stopped hurting myself, so I get a bit of like relief, but I wasn't seeking the recovery aspect of it. I wasn't seeking that longevity or that fulfillment. I was seeking the ease from my own self-inflicted discomfort. Now, let's just say I'm living in a character defect or a low vibration of frequency or emotion, which is something, say, like self-pity or loathing or something along them lines, you know, where I'm feeling sorry for myself. And basically, if I sit in that negative emotion, really what I'm saying is, like, say if you have the idea of a child sat in that frame of mind where they're feeling a bit sorry for themselves, and you show them attention, it'll make them feel better, which is can be quite beneficial to some certain extent. It's and we can sort of encourage them out of the shell and bring them back to and up to a much higher frequency or vibration. But in theory, are we helping them in that specific moment? Are they going to learn from what you've told them? Or if you then leave somebody who has yet chosen to slip into this self-seeking, self-pity, loathing, procrastination, are we actually relieving them of what they're suffering with? Or are we just allowing them to endure it for much longer? Because if we just leave them to it, eventually, when they have had enough of having enough of sitting within this chosen pattern of behaviour which no longer serves them, they will then slowly come to the realisation that that does not serve their journey, and what they are doing to themselves has no purpose. And the byproduct of that is pain, misery, discomfort, irritable and restlessness. When they see themselves in that place and they meet themselves without anybody else trying to remove them or aid them to bring them back to temporary comfort, when they make that profound spiritual change, then they will learn very quickly, or more quickly and more efficiently, exactly what their bodies, minds, spirits, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, has been trying to teach that person for so long. So don't always be too quick to help people who don't require help. There's a very subtle difference to people that want help and the people that need help, because the people that need help don't always want help, and the people that want help don't always need your help. Thanks for listening. Now, I'm going to be uploading a lot more videos around all these feelings and emotions and stuff around helping others and stuff on my YouTube channel. If you would like to go over to the Speak and Recover Neil's Bigfoot Adventures page on YouTube and just hit me up on a little subscribe, like, support me, that I'd be really appreciative. And if you've liked this video, just please share it, comment, you know, show your support. And if you are going through that stage of your life where you're looking at or you're helping people, but it doesn't seem to be working, sometimes the best way to help somebody is to stop helping them. And with that, I hope you all have a beautiful evening. I love you all. First of all, and foremost, you must look after yourself. Remember that you too are a human being, you too are growing, you too are healing, you too have emotions, and you too are ultimately responsible for your own feelings and emotions. And sometimes we can be trying to cover up our own feelings of lack and low self-worth by trying to overly exert and help other people to distract us from our own healing. So give yourself some attention for once, you know. And we're not here to help everybody, but I hope that you can sort of find some value in this video and comment if you will. Thanks for watching, guys. Love you all.